Hello everyone, and welcome to race number 17 of our 260 here in New Hampshire. You got a crash on lap 1, turn 1. Ross Chastain into the wall with Austin Cindric, Eric Almirola in the back. Right off the bat, we have even a wreck here down the back straightaway. So on lap 1, turn 2, we already have a wreck here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, race number 17 of this season here. As Kyle Busch on the front, but right there, Cindric gets hooked by Almirola right and takes out Ross Chastain in the 1. So already we have a pile up here in turn 1. Just like that, booming up. Chase Briscoe hooked the 10 and destroyed the 2 and the 1. Big hits into the outside wall for Ross Chastain and Austin Cindric. That will obviously cost them dearly here, as they were both racing hard to try to get their way into Cindric. It won't cost him too much. He already is in the playoffs, but Chastain racing for points to make the playoffs, but is in an incident here early right off the bat in turn 1 as he crashes with Cindric. And I don't know what happened up here down the back straightaway. Oh, there goes Eric Jones, gets dumped down the back straightaway by Michael McDowell. Now we got 2 wrecks already down the back straight. The 43, oh, the 11 and the 22. Upside down goes Cole Custer. The 41 is flipping down the back straightaway. Oh my goodness, he gets hit by Justin Haley, and then Ryan Blaney gets punted into him and launches Cole Custer upside down, tumbling into the outside safer barrier here in turn 3 of the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Pure chaos is erupting here at New Hampshire. So once Eric Jones got hooked up here by Michael McDowell, what happened is the 43, so basically McDowell was trying to clear by and get back in line, just spins himself, destroys the 43. Everyone else here is scrambling. Cars are banging. The 22 sends the 41, the 31, 22, 23, and everyone going around. And then Custer gets absolutely destroyed, flipping up and over, and slams the 11 of Denny Hamlin. As you see right there, and you see Ryan Blaney, who sent Custer upside down, gets punted by Yaley. So you see here from Custer's view, you see he goes by the first wreck with Chastain, Cindric and Almirola here in the slow-mo replay, and then they're going into the corner, down the back straightaway now. You see up there, you see the 34 get into the 43. Now the 43 is going around. Everyone's scrambling to the bottom line, trying to avoid slamming into him. Still more contact here, and then the 41 just gets hit right there by Joey Logano. Sends the 31 down the racetrack, and then here comes Blaney, and that launches Custer up and over, and Custer goes flipping down into turn 3. So already 2 massive accidents to start this race on the first lap. Just pure chaos on the opening. This is the craziest opening lap I have ever seen, as this absolute mayhem breaking out here in New Hampshire. Just look at Custer flying up and over. He is obviously out of the race and will not be in contention for any sort of good finish, as that flip knocks him out. Denny Hamlin, so Denny Hamlin might be. I know that we're wrecking again on the front stretch. Oh, Daniel Suarez, the 17, the 77, the 19 of the Yaleys involved. Another pileup. It's our 3rd one on the first lap. What are we doing here, boys? Absolute just madness on the opening lap here in New Hampshire. Daniel Suarez now. Oh, him and Buescher went up and over. Looks like they got clipped by Truex, and up in the air they went and tumbled right across the middle of the race. Like that was basically 6th place right there. What is happening? This is a crazy first start. See right there, Truex goes 3 wide with Suarez and Buescher. Suarez on the apron. He comes up the track and gets hooked, and there they go up and over. He goes Suarez and Chris Buescher. There goes Truex, and they're crashing around. A big hit for the 77, completely destroyed. And Yaley, so basically gonna knock out Yaley, Buescher, and Balicki from the race for sure. But of course, biggest for the 99 and the 19. The 10 of Eric Almirola slams into the wreck at the back end. Chastain also piles in. So the craziest first lap in the history here, with 3 different wrecks. Now we're back underway on lap 6 with Kyle Busch in the 18 leading the way here in New Hampshire, followed by AJ Allmendinger, Alex Bone, Ricky Stenhouse, and Brad Keselowski going 3 wide on the inside there, trying to go by the 22 of Joey Logano. As everyone's still racing hard, 3-4 wide throughout the field. After that, just insane first lap. Oh, there was Joey Logano on the inside wall hard. Logano and Larson go crashing, and we're under caution once again. Just like that, once again on the first lap of a restart right there, Joey Logano slammed the inside wall, and significant damage to the 5 of Kyle Larson as well. And full speed Logano just gets hooked by Kyle Larson, and bang! Huge hit for the 22 to the inside wall. I think the 5 will be okay, but the 22 is completely destroyed. Now here's Larson on the apron. What is he doing going through the grass? Whoa! Almost hits the 31 and the 23, but everyone keeps it together back here. So they race there. Whoa! Blaney and Austin Dillon, they saved it. What a save! And so Kyle Busch continues to lead in New Hampshire after our 2nd wreck of the day. Now back underway now on lap 11. Alex Bowman is taking the lead on the restart after pit stops, and now he is looking to try to run away and get his first win of the season. There's Truex behind him in second. Then you have Allmendinger, Stenhouse, and Christopher Bell, the rest of the top 5. And oh, Chase Elliott right there just hanging on ahead of Ty Dillon and Kyle Busch. So everyone for now keeps it together on this opening lap of the restart. Bowman leading the way over Truex, trying to get that win. Through the front straightaway, Bowman leads here at New Hampshire. Now we move on to lap 40. Bowman continues to lead comfortably, so they're 3 wide behind him there. Bell, Blaney, Stenhouse, lap car BJ McLeod causing some issues though, but we are racing aggressively here for position, coming close to the end of stage 1 on lap 45. There's the 78 on the outside, racing the 9 of Elliott. Everyone goes by BJ safely. How about the 42 Ty Dillon having a top 10 run? Shout out to him, as well as Ricky Stenhouse, AJ Allmendinger having some of their best runs of this season right now. Oh, Byron got moved out of the way back there by Justin Haley. They're 3 wide. Blaney up the track, and they're crashing into the wall. Blaney, Justin Haley, Byron, big hit. Daniel Suarez collected as well. Todd Gilliland, some damage. I think Cody Ware, Kyle Larson pile into the back end. But 3 wide with Blaney coming up the track. This time where he just comes up the racetrack and destroys William Byron and Justin Haley. Big hit in the outside wall for both of them. And Dale Suarez piles in with damage. Gilliland sustains some damage. Harrison Burton in the back there. Just see a big crash here coming out of turn 2. Seems to be coming out of turn 2. You guys run out of. So Blaney just came right off the track and boom. Big hit for the 12, the 24. The 99 also took a pretty hard lick right there. Larson and Cody Ware some big hits as well. So, of course, under caution for the 3rd time this race for William Byron and Ryan Blaney, crashing in turn 2, coming down the back straightaway in New Hampshire and collecting Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson, Cody Ware, Todd Gilliland, Harrison Burton, and Ty Gibbs. And so after all that, your race leader is still going to be the 48 of Bowman after all that chaos. And now we move on to everyone coming to the line to finish stage 1 here under caution. Justin Haley wins stage 1, followed by Harrison Burton, Bowman, Truex, Stenhouse, Elliott, Harvick, Bubba Wallace, Chase Briscoe, and Christopher Bell. So Justin Haley wins stage 1 at New Hampshire. Now back underway a little bit later on lap 56 is William Byron now leading this race, but he's not leading this, he's a lap car. He's holding up the line so much. Bowman, Elliott, they're going really slow. Now they're 4 wide. Byron, Bowman, Stenhouse, Byron. That ain't gonna work, boys. We've seen 3 wide, doesn't even work at times. They're all accordion effect in the outside wall. Bounce off to the around goes the 99. Suarez into the wall, into Byron. Oh, Harvick gets turned around. There goes the 4. Oh, Austin Dillon gets sent through the grass. Cars are going everywhere. Oh my goodness. It's just not enough room for everybody right there. They're all according to the outside wall, and Kevin Harvick got sent around. And that brings out the caution once more. It's just they were 4 wide for the lead. You knew that wasn't going to work. Stenhouse escapes the lead as Suarez, Bowman, and Byron all get together. Damage to all of them. And Harvick gets clipped. He was inside the top 10, and cars are just going everywhere. Austin Dillon gets absolutely just sent through the grass. He stays it. Cars are beating each other. There's Briscoe got punted up the track by Allmendinger. There's a 24, the 6. Everybody. Oh, there was Daniel Suarez into the inside wall. Turned in there by Christopher Bell. And our second wreck this lap right there. Daniel Suarez having a rough day today here in New Hampshire. He's got hooked out of turn 4 by Christopher Bell and spun into the inside wall. Just unfortunate, really, for the 99. As really, him and Stenhouse sent in there 4 wide and just bullied the Hendrick cars to the outside wall. And then Suarez got accordion and they went around, staggered the whole line. And nowhere for anyone to go. The 99 just clips the 4, damages the 20. Then you see the 3 and the 8 going way in the grass. And you see here the 16 use up the 14 up there. Then the 99 tries to go 4 wide again with the 20, the 16, and 30. That obviously is not going to work. He gets hooked by Christopher Bell and they crash into the inside safer barrier. Rough day for Daniel Suarez, but your race leader currently is going to be Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 47. Now we move on to coming to the last lap of stage 2. It is the 9 of Chase Elliott leading over Bubba Wallace, Tyler Reddick, Justin Haley, and Chase Briscoe, the top 5. So we get the L command ready. Last lap of stage 2. Chase Elliott looking to add a stage win to his 3 wins already this season at the Indy Road Course, Nashville. And I forgot where he got the other one. I know he has 3 wins. But right now, Chase Elliott trying to get the W. Pulling away from Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick as we toss the yellow command. They are going to race back to the line. And never mind, we don't toss the yellow command. There's already under caution. Chase Elliott wins stage 2. But BJ McLeod in the 78, I believe, has been involved in an accident here. Unexpectedly here that caused the end of the stage yellow before I even threw it. So it looks like he was going slow back here. Oh, he did get involved in an accident. Looks like the 78 of McLeod got hooked by Eric Almirola coming out of turn 4, and the 78 spins in the inside wall, bringing out the caution. As we know, the rest of your leaders were racing back to the line. And so Chase Elliott, as we know, wins stage 2. Bubba Wallace the 2nd, Tyler Reddick 3rd, Justin Haley 4th, Chase Briscoe, Allmendinger, Truex, McDowell, Dillon, Keselowski are top 10 as Chase Elliott wins stage 2 in New Hampshire. Now back underway in the final stage on lap 95. The 45 of Bubba Wallace leads the field back to green. Looking for his 2nd win of the season. He is Chase Elliott, Justin Haley, Chase Briscoe, and Martin Truex just the top 5. But you see Byron the lap car stacking up some guys back here. Daniel Suarez also slow, as well as McLeod trying to just hang in there, get any positions that they can right now. I see Bowman and Larson now struggling all the way at the back of the field after they got in that crash earlier. They are damaged, don't have the pace that they used to. Oh, 78 almost gets turned by Kyle Busch right there, but they hold on to it. They continue racing down the front straightaway. Bubba Wallace continues to lead this race over Chase Elliott. Now you see Todd Gillen going by BJ McLeod on the outside. You see Keselowski, Almirola, Harrison Burton getting stuck behind him there. Chastain trying to gain some positions. Still 78 going extremely slow. As right now the 45 of Bubba Wallace leading this race. Doing exactly what he needs to do to get in a 2nd win of the season. So Bubba Wallace will lead that lap over Chase Elliott. But we go to look behind them now. As Daniel Suarez, William Byron now a double blockade over the lines here. Really stacking up this half of the field. You see everyone going 3, almost 4 wide again. That spells accident. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. And there is going to go Bell. And there goes Kevin Harvick. He's going to get turned. There goes Kevin Harvick spinning down the racetrack. The 4 goes around and keeps it off the inside wall. But Harvick gets turned by Christopher Bell and spins, bringing out yet another caution here in New Hampshire as the 4 Harvick, see right there, he just gets hooked by Christopher Bell and nowhere for Harvick to go but spinning. So that, of course, brings out the caution. Now see everyone else here trying to race back to the line. You see now we're on the restart here on lap 102. It is Bubba Wallace leading over Chase Elliott after that incident. Bubba still trying to secure the wins. Of course, Bubba Wallace won Gateway and is trying to punch in his 2nd win to really make himself a championship contender here. The Elliott right there. Justin Haley, who won just last race at Circuit of the Americas, looking for a solid top 3 finish here. Maybe try to get a win if he can. It should be incredible to see him pull it off. There's Daniel Suarez getting the bump from Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Oh, he's going to get sideways. Whoa, there goes the 99 to the outside wall. Chastain in the wall. And there goes Cowers up in the air. Goes Gillen in there crashing, coming down the front straightaway once again. Suarez in yet another incident, as well as Kevin Harvick. Todd Gillen collected. Harrison Burton, Kyle Larson, and Ty Gibbs involved as well. Just Suarez got punted by Stenhouse, get Chastain in the wall, and Gillen up airtime gets slammed in the back by I think Kyle Larson and Harrison Burton. They're destroyed. Harvick is destroyed. Ty Gibbs is destroyed. They're all just ruined back here. So another wreck here to bring out another caution here with Bubba Wallace leading at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Now we're going to move on to, I believe it's going to be 5 laps to go. It is 5 to go in this race. Ty Gibbs has just come down pit road, giving the lead now to Justin Haley and Michael McDowell. Also some strategy. They beat Bubba Wallace and Chase Elliott on the strategy off of pit road. Now the 31 looking for 2 in a row. McDowell looking to get a 2nd win versus he won at Sonoma. Now Justin Haley and Michael McDowell, 2 guys who I would not expect to be battling for the win here in New Hampshire. But here we are, coming to 4 to go. They had a brilliant strategy call once again from the Colleague Racing team to put Justin Haley out front as he clears Michael McDowell on the exit of 4. Justin Haley trying to get that 2nd win in a row. Now 4 to go here in New Hampshire. McDowell thinks about going the inside but falls back in line behind the 31 of Haley. And they continue to race hard for position there through turn 1 and 2. Justin Haley trying to secure his 2nd win of the season and 2nd in a row to really be up there with the top championship contenders. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, that 31 team has come alive. And Mike McDowell back in 2nd has been very consistent lately, getting some solid finishes. Trying to get another one here. Obviously, last race Dakota didn't go so well for him as he was upside down. Now, here we go. 3 laps to go at New Hampshire. The 14 of Chase Briscoe is gaining on these guys back in third. He's lurking. And Bubba Wallace, Chase Elliott, the 2 fastest cars, that's the way it looked like at the beginning of the stage, are back 4th and 5th and don't seem to have the pace to catch the top 3. As Justin Haley continues to lead, now pulling away from Michael McDowell, trying to secure that victory. McDowell now gaining on Justin Haley, closing in on the back bumper, as there are 25 left in the race after all the incidents. Now Justin Haley will take 2 to go at New Hampshire in the lead. Michael McDowell right there. What can the 34 do to try to have a shot at getting the race win here? Chase Briscoe is back there in third, trying to make something happen. Nothing yet, as the 31 continues to lead here over the 34 and the 14. Justin Haley looks like he's got some good pace as they go through their way through 3 and 4. Coming to the white flag this time. Lap car Ty Gibbs is going to be a factor. White flag. Final lap set by Credit One Bank for Justin Haley. He gets the inside of Ty Gibbs. McDowell a little hesitant, but makes his way down on the bottom. But that allows Justin Haley to get some time. But McDowell now right on the bumper. What is McDowell willing to do to go for the win? Or was the 14 back there in third, who's barely in the top 30 in points, willing to do to try to get the win? He has struggled, but Justin Haley pulls away. McDowell gets slowed down by Ty Gibbs down the back straightaway. McDowell sends it in 3 and 4, but he's not going to have the momentum as we go through turn 4 for the final time. Justin Haley is going to do it again. Justin Haley wins at New Hampshire. He's got 2 in a row. McDowell second, Briscoe third, Bubba fourth, Elliott fifth, Austin Dillon sixth, Truex, Kyle Busch, Bowman, Stenhouse. These are your top 10 as Justin Haley gets 2 in a row here, winning COTA and New Hampshire back to back, and becoming one of the top playoff contenders, really securing his playoff spot with those 2 wins. So Justin Haley wins at New Hampshire off of some brilliant strategy, just as he did at Circuit of the Americas. What a finish. He holds off Michael McDowell, who gets a solid second place finish. Now we review the playoff standings. Justin Haley now moves up to 5th with his 2 wins on the playoff grid, and your current 4 on points are still Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain, Alex Bowman very comfortably, and William Byron, the right now last driver in the playoffs, by just 3 points over Daniel Suarez, as Joey Logano is 11 points out, Chris Buescher is 14 points out, and Brad Keselowski is 20 points below the cut line. So until the next episode, where we have racing from the Kansas Speedway, I hope you all have a good one.